Hey guys, welcome back to the Wind Waker walkthrough. Last time I sailed all the way here to Windfall Island and it's still raining. As I said, it's going to be raining and it will continue to rain at night for a certain amount of time until I do the next objective, which I will be doing at the very end of this video. Anyway, to start off here, I'm going to go in this building. And this right here is the potion shop. I didn't talk too much about this yet. I just said that there are potions to make. And this guy here, he will sell you potions. So right now, at this point of the game, we've been fighting quite a few chews, and they drop chew jelly, and that is something for your spoils bag. So if you bring them to this guy, then he will make potions for you. So I'm going to give him 16 pieces of green chew jelly. If you've been following along with me, then you should definitely have more than 16 at this point. So I'm going to be doing that to him. And chew jelly, as I said, they make potions, and different colors depend on what potions they bring. If you bring him red chew jelly, it will make you some sort of health potion. If you bring him green chew jelly, it'll make him some kind of magic potion. So you can show him anyone, and I think he'll say this. He'll just recognize at first that it's chew jelly, and then he'll recognize the color. He says green is an extremely rare color. I mean, I don't know about you, but I have more green chew jelly than any other color, so maybe not exactly rare, if you ask me. So, this would be a good idea to bring him, what is it, 15 or 16? I think I said 16. I think it's 16. So, then, if you bring this to him, then he will be able to make a potion that will restore your magic meter. As you can see, I have a little bit of magic off, so if I drink that, it'll be full. However, it's not really a good idea to drink it with the magic meter not too empty. I'd say drink it if it's almost empty, and I think it can give you some additional magic or hold it there for a while. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Definitely. But he'll be back here, and yeah, he's got his safety goggles on. Alright, I don't know about you, but if that thing literally exploded, that's probably not very safe to ingest. I mean, I certainly wouldn't drink that. Anyway, it's done, and since I have an empty bottle available, I get some. I think for free, but of course if you don't have an empty bottle, then, well, you can't get some, but it will still be available here, so even if you don't have an empty bottle, you can still get it. I don't even really need that potion. I just showed you to get it just so you can do it. So this guy's here. I won't be here too often just because I usually come prepared for anywhere I go, but anyway. Now is a next side quest over here where I actually forgot to get something that is on the Forest Haven. Yeah, you could have gotten this literally after you've beaten the Great Deku Tree. So yeah, the Forest Haven, look, that's so far away from me. Yeah, I don't know. This is just something that is so forgettable, easily forgettable for me, so I wanted to, well, I couldn't exactly jump on the boat. And, of course, he's going to say, okay, we're ready to go to Outset Island, which I'm not yet. I'm not yet. I still have something to get on the Forest Haven, so, yeah, forgive my foolishness, please. I have to collect a forest firefly for the pictograph guy. I forget his name, but that's irrelevant. So if you've been following along with me, then, well, you didn't get it either, so my apologies. I'm just going to go southeast of the Forest Haven. I'm going to fast forward there and just let you know what to do along the way. Yeah, look at how far away that is. That is absolutely ridiculous, and it would be good to have some bait with you too. Anyway, so I'm going to fast forward here all the way, but still voice through, and I'm going to put the time for whenever you can skip, just so that's whenever I'm at the Forest Haven. There is a cyclone, and steer clear of that, because that cyclone will teleport you to some random spot on the map. That's Zephos' brother, Cyclos. I may have mentioned that thing already, but yes, just be careful. And yeah, look at me. Already almost halfway there. This took me about 5 minutes or 10 minutes. No, not 10 minutes. It took me about 5 minutes to get here in real life, but I just sped it up, and quite foolish of me. Very sorry. It's just something so forgettable, as I said. Anyway, I'm here now, and you heard me check my stuff. Here I am, finally at the Forest Haven. It'd be good to equip the grappling hook here. Just go ahead and do that. Oh, the boomerang would also be a good idea to use because it'll kill the Boko Babas in one single hit. So, definitely remember that. By the end of this video, I will be ready to actually unlock the 3rd dungeon. However, I'm gonna wait a long while before I go there because, believe it or not, there is actually quite a plethora of different things I can do while I'm out. It may be 5 or 6 videos after this before I actually go to the next dungeon. But if you really want to go to the next dungeon right after, then you can skip probably 5 or 6 videos after this. Yeah, it'll take me a while. October's been a really busy month for me, let me tell you. My first quarter in school just ended, and it was pretty busy. I got 3 days off next week, so I'll probably make a few more of these videos then, so you'll know. Steer clear of these Octoroks too, if you remember them. Yeah, the Forest Haven. It's been a bit since I've been here, a couple episodes, you know, but it certainly is good to be done now. However, it's not very good that I have to be back here. Okay, so you need an empty bottle to get here. If you didn't get that potion, then you should probably empty your bottle. And I'm here to get a forest firefly. Now, I saw all these like specks around and thought they were forest fireflies, so I tried to swoop one up here. So like that over there, I thought it was a forest firefly, so I tried to swoop it up when I realized, no wait, it's in one specific area. Anyway, there's Makar playing on his little violin, cello, I don't know what it is, but it's right here. It'll definitely stand out, and you're actually supposed to get this right before you leave this place. And yeah, it's quite forgettable, so please pardon my actions there, and it looks very shiny in there. Anyway, that's it I get here. I recommend that you unequip it from your heads-up display so you don't accidentally use it along the way, because then you'll have to come all the way back here and get it. Now that's all I have to do here on the Forest Haven. So now I have to sail all the way back to Windfall Island. I almost said Dragon Roost Island, but no, I won't be going there for a bit. Again, I'm really sorry for the inconvenience that led you. Now, I looked out and I thought I saw a forest firefly, and I was kind of confused because I thought that it could only be in there, so I don't quite know what that was. Anyway, now I can go back to Windfall Island. So we'll just go ahead and set the wind to the northwest, I believe, and you have to go a little bit off of that. Constantly check your map to make sure you're going the right way, and yeah, it'll take you a bit. And I didn't equip my sail because I had to unequip it. Alright, so yeah, quite a far ways away. I'm gonna fast forward again and show you the time you can skip to once you get there if you don't want to watch this whole thing. But I'm just gonna show the footage of me sailing. Watch out for enemies and that cyclone. Definitely steer clear of it. Don't get too close. Quite dangerous. And look, thunderstorm. It's a disaster. It's absolutely terrible outside. But don't worry, this will all be gone by the end of the video. I promise you that. This video, it took me 2 days to record the footage for this video because I recorded it in separate parts. And there's a cyclone. And you'll know why once I get to Outset, because I get to Outset right after this teeny weeny bitty side quest here on Windfall. I keep saying Dragon Roost. No, this is not Dragon Roost. Alright, now here I am on Windfall. Just go ahead and disembark. Disembarking. Yeah. Go ahead and disembark in your boat. And then a couple things to do. I got kind of confused here later on and thought I'd do something else when I didn't. Yeah, this is my first playthrough I've had in quite a while, so I know that it's not exactly fresh in my mind, but it certainly is helping me refreshing this game in my mind again, you know? I thought that I had to go up that ladder, but you actually don't have to. But anyway, first of all, I'm going to go back and visit that Picto Box guy. I forgot his name, but it's kind of irrelevant. Anyway, if you talk to him, he will be happy to see me, of course. And then he'll also ask me, hey, have you ever heard about taking pictographs in color? Or color pictures, colored photos. And you can practically just take your iPhone out of your pocket and do that. It's not that hard. But anyway, Link obviously doesn't have an iPhone because it's a different time. So the Picto Box is the closest thing we have that resembles, well, it pretty much is a camera, but anyway. And he's going to mention some creature that lives on the Forest Haven, which I literally just went to get. Yeah, I literally went all out. And go ahead and show the Forest Firefly to him. Don't be alarmed. Link should not accidentally release it. Matter of fact, I'm not quite sure. I thought he would release it like a fairy if I accidentally used it, but I don't think that's the case, because I don't think I've actually ever failed it before. But yeah, anyways, what the Forest Firefly allows me to do, it allows me to upgrade my Picto Box to a Deluxe Picto Box here. So I'm about to get it right here. There's the Deluxe Picto Box. It now takes pictographs in color. Yeah, probably not that impressed. Like I said, literally your iPhone can do that. Seriously. Anyway, there you go. Deluxe Picto Box side quest. Quite a lot of trouble to go out of my way to get. I don't think it's absolutely necessary. I think it may be for a future side quest, because there are more pictograph side quests coming up, which I will be getting to later. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and equip it. Not should I need to. Yes, I do actually need to equip it. First of all, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go sneak up on him, and I think it's like Lonzo or Lorenzo or something was his name. Anyway, I have to go sneak up on him, and again, I thought I had to come up here. Anyway, there's just that weird dude with his telescope looking out at the sky. He has a Picto Box side quest later on, so I'll be showing you how to do that. Anyway, I'm supposed to get on the roof and secretly sneak up on the pictograph guy. I actually forgot how to do it, so here's what I did. I just stood in the hole there, and then I thought, oh, maybe I'll do that. But then I realized there's a ladder on the other side of this place. I just remember that. You see, this game is not too fresh in my mind, especially this part. It's kind of forgetful. But anyway, it's very dark. There you go. The lightning lets you see the ladder, so now I can climb it. Alright, it'll take you a bit, but here it is. And step on this switch here. And now, this fan, or not fan, this windmill can be changed with the wind. And I was mistakenly doing something else here, so pay no attention to what I'm doing right here. I probably should have cut this out, to be honest, but I don't got time put in either, so maybe skip a minute or two ahead. Maybe not, just so you don't lose anything. But then I realized, yeah, I don't do that, and I took some fall damage. Okay, what you actually have to do is you have to get on the roof, back to where we were. So I was trying to figure that out. You need your deku leaf equipped, and make sure you've got enough magic, which you shouldn't need too much magic. Maybe at least half your magic meter should be filled for this. Okay, this is what you need to do. Come up here and then change the wind direction. And I don't know if this is actually how you're supposed to do it. There's probably a better way, and I probably chose the most ghetto way ever. Go ahead and change the direction of the wind. Well, it was northwest. Yeah. Go ahead and set your deku leaf to any of the buttons. And here I am. So you need to get in these baskets, but I thought they were too low, so I tried to change the direction of the wind in order to make the windmill turn. But it didn't work, and I think it's because it's still raining. Because I am going to get this windmill to turn later on. I was trying to like see if I could glide into it, but then I realized, I just climb in here. Anyway, so I misjudged and changed the direction of the wind to the south, which is not what you want to do. I believe you should change it to the north. So, or not the south. I changed it to the east, which is not where I'm facing. What you want to do, then I just realized that. What you want to do is change it this way. I am absolutely all over the place. Well, I'm just really glad that I finally got this video out. Now what you want to do is glide over here and land on there. I'm sure there's probably a better way of getting here, but at the moment that was all I could think of. Alright, now that I'm in here, there are a couple things for me to get. Go ahead and set your Deluxe Picto Box to any one of the buttons. Alright, so in the chest on the right, there's 50 rupees, which is pretty nice. Upgrades are always awesome. And then, I think I was checking something on my phone here. Anyway, on the left, this is an important chest. Yeah, treasure chart, you know, just a little important. All my completionists out there definitely gonna want to get that. You know, okay. And then there's a little hole here. Go ahead and crouch down and crawl through. And this is a very narrow passage that will allow me to come into the Picto Box shop. Yeah, it's not a shop, it's a gallery. That's the better word. It's a gallery. It's not a shop. You're not buying anything. Alright, and conveniently I land on a very slim piece of wood. You can just drop on, and then you gotta kind of sneak around here. Don't get too close to him. Go ahead and pull your Picto Box out. Zoom in on these two. And snap a picture. And keep it. This is not for right now. This is for later on. Looks like he may have gotten a significant other with him. Anyway, you can poke fun at that all you want. I am done here on Windfall Island, and now I can go ahead and finally go to Outset Island. It would be good to have bait, because I will be unlocking more squares for my treasure chart as I go down there. So if you don't have any bait, go ahead and stop by Beedle's ship shop and pick some up. That 50 rupees, definitely, if you got those 50 rupees like I did, then you should definitely have enough to buy at least a few pieces of bait. There's a shop out there. You can find it almost anywhere. And then I wanted to equip my bait. And then go ahead and change wind to the south. I got a couple places to go south, and then southwest, down to Outset Island. Back to where we started from. Oh my gosh, we can say hello to Grandma, which is always nice, right? Okay, go ahead and go south, and then fill out sea charts along the way. So there are 2 to fill out. I'm going to fast forward again, and I'm going to put the time there. So yeah, that time there is whenever I will arrive on Outset Island. So you can watch if I want. Be careful of all these octa rocks in your way. They will try and shoot bombs at you. And be careful of that cyclone as well. Like I said, don't get caught up in it. Although I think it can put you in front of Outset Island. However, then you will miss the fisherman and you'll have to go back from. There's a submarine that I visited already. If you have not visited it, definitely do it, because there's a piece of heart inside of it. In the previous video, I went over it. And I got hit by those stupid pea hats again. They're always irritating. Alright, so here's the first fish I visited, which was quite good. And I think I was also checking something on my phone here. I get messaged a lot more than even I think I do, because I'm really not a super popular guy. I'm serious. Anyway, here is some more information. This right here is Southern Triangle Island. There are 3 Triangle Islands to visit in order to unlock the next dungeon of the game. I believe one of which I visited on my way to... Well, in the previous video, I believe one of them I visited, or maybe 2 of them, I don't know. But I'll be showing you where to get those, and I won't be doing those for quite a while. So these next videos will be side quests, things to do. I'll be getting more hearts, quite a few more hearts, so that should be helpful to you guys. Anyway, with his information, that is it. I just always like to have the Wind Waker equipped on the Z button, just so I can have it available there, which is nice. Okay. Just sail south again, and then have some bait ready so you can get the information regarding the next island. I almost sailed into that island there, careful. That won't actually result in anything. You'll just slow down and come to a stop. So you don't have to worry about crashing your boat or having your boat destroyed, because it's literally your guide. You're going to have it throughout the entire game, so you don't have to worry. More information regarding the sea chart. That's always great. This one right here is Southern Fairy Island. Wait, of course it's a fairy island. You'll know an island is a fairy island if its silhouette looks like a heart. And each fairy island, you visit it, is probably self-explanatory. You visit it and it'll reveal a fairy, a great fairy, which will give you upgrades, which are always nice. I'm actually going to visit one later on whenever I get to Outset Island here in a few minutes, so that'll be nice. You don't have to unlock any more sea charts right now. I'm just gonna go southwest to Outset Island. I probably should have changed the direction of the wind to get there faster. Not that it matters because I fast forwarded. Oh yeah, and there's another location of the cyclone there, so be careful. Definitely don't get caught up in it. Just sail to Outset. There it is. Almost there. Almost there. Alright, home sweet home, I think. And yes, morning has not come yet. It's still raining, still thunderstorm, and it's still nighttime, so not all that great out. So this is some kind of curse that Ganon is placing upon us. Eternal night and eternal storm. Yeah, not all that great. Can't get that happy mood out of here. But I'm home, so, you know, you can feel like myself again. And there are enemies here. There are choo-choos here. I was trying to fight this thing, but the boomerang, I'd say, is a pretty easy way of paralyzing them quickly. The boomerang does not do damage to them, but it's a quick way to paralyze them if they go in the ground, or if they, well, just to paralyze them. And oh, I got more magic. Nice. Few things to do. First of all, I'm going to go up above, way up above, to where I found Tetra in the first video. Yeah, remember that? This is the 11th video. That was 10 videos ago. Can you believe it? More of these things here. I kind of wasted time fighting them, but I was bored. I wanted something out of it. I came home from work late. I just want to play Wind Waker, you know. That's all I wanted to do. Alright, we're basically back where I started now. Yeah, look how strong I am now. After 10 videos, how strong I am. Well, still I have much to do, and I'll show you. And these trees grew back, of course. Well, anytime you reload the area, it grows back. I won't bother cutting all this grass. That'll just waste too much time. And I don't want to do that. And oh yes, there are mini blends here now. I was pretty confused, but yeah, there are mini blends here. And I got hit. They won't stop coming until you get to the top, and you can't kill all of them. The way that mini blends work is that they're always spawned in certain areas, and in those certain areas they never stop coming. They'll just keep coming and coming and coming, amen. You know? They'll never stop coming. Anyway, here is this guy. You may have seen him in various places and wondered why he's everywhere. I think he's known as Old Man Ho-Ho or something like that. But yeah, you talk to him, and then as you can see, he's looking through his telescope, and he'll tell you something interesting he sees, giving you some kind of hint as to whatever the thing is he's looking at. So you can use the telescope, as useless as it is. It's useless, but it's still helpful, right? Even though that I only had to use it once in literally the entire game, it can be useful, but I don't use it just because, well, I already pretty much know what to do already. So wouldn't glide over here, and then yeah, since the bridge is out, you have to glide over here, and you have to step on the highly lifted area to do that. I didn't even say any of that. Gosh. Alright, go ahead and say hello to some enemies that I saw in the Forbidden Woods. I forget what it's called. Morthuga or something? I don't remember. That's not what it is. Yeah, she was annoying. Boomerang is probably the best way to fight it, although it died before I could, so no dice there. Well, I still got what I want. And yes, you may have noticed this rock and read that sign, not at all knowing what it is. Well, now that I actually have bombs, it's time to discover. This is why I actually came up here in the first place. And you need an empty bottle too, so make sure you have an empty bottle, or, well, you probably will at this point. Yeah, you will. Make sure you have a bottle that's empty on you. You'll have a bottle, but just make sure it's empty. If it has potion, I'm sorry, you're going to have to drink it. Anyway, here is a great fairy, and yes, they have 4 arms in this game. She gave me a bigger wallet. Now I can carry 1,000 rupees. I think if this was the Wind Waker HD, it would be 2,000 because the wallets in that game, I believe, are bigger. They definitely are in Twilight Princess HD, but in Wind Waker HD, I think they are. In Twilight Princess, this is the biggest size wallet you can get, 1,000, if you're playing the original GameCube and Wii version, that is. In Wind Waker, in this game, the biggest wallet size you can get is, I think, 5,000. Should you ever need any? Absolutely not. But, hey, who says Link can't make it rain? Link can definitely make it rain. This enemy will be back, and she hit me while I was jumping down. That's pretty unfair play, but not that it matters because I managed to kill her. Alright, that is all I can do in this area. Also, the little sound effects music ambient still plays even during the rainstorm. I managed to do this weird fall even though I was holding on. Anyway, that's all that I do here. Now let's go and see Grandma, see how she's doing. Who knows how she could be doing. Anyway, I guess the easiest way is to glide down or to use the deku leaf to break your fall. And look at that pig. Remember the pigs I brought here in episode 1? That pig is now huge. And the other one is seemingly gone. Who knows if that pig ate the other one? I'd like to leave it as unconfirmed. Anyway, you have mail now. Now that you have freed that great fairy and got a bigger wallet, I have mail. So yes. And this, I believe, is another minigame that is now available to me. And it's a piece of heart. So it's on Rock Spire Island, and I will definitely be getting that in the next video or in the one following. Not available, and yeah, you get a single green rupee, as if that were to help. Again, not absolutely necessary, but for 100% completion, It is. Alright, go ahead and equip the fairy on X, and I'll show you why I need it in a minute. Alright, hey Grandma. Sad music is still playing in here, and ooh, she's not looking so good. Only one way to fix that. So she was sick, and I healed her with the fairy. And now she can make our favorite soup whenever I need her to. However, the downside is you can only carry one serving. Doesn't matter if you have all 4 bottles and they're all empty, she'll only give you one serving. So, disappointing, but that soup heals your heart as well as your magic. Anyway, come in here into Orca's house, and there is quite a challenge in here. If you remember in the last episode, I got a letter from him, and he said if you want to be a real swordsman, come back and I'll teach you stuff. And yeah, here he is beating at this wooden shark up against his wall. I'm not really sure why he has that. Anyway, so the Orca is going to give me another challenge here. This is a sword fighting challenge, and this is probably, I don't want to scare you here, but this is probably one of the hardest things to do in any Zelda game ever. Well, unless you're playing Zelda 2, that is. So this is a challenge where he'll test your strength to see how many times you can hit him. As you see, I have 3 hearts in the top left. So he's gonna say, try and hit me 100 times or more before I hit you 3 times. And you're gonna wanna hold down the L button until your finger is numb, and hold up the R button to shield. And you have to hit him 100 times to pass something. Although to actually get a prize, you need to hit him 500 times or more without getting hit 3 times. If you get hit 3 times, then you will fail and you'll have to restart. Now this is pretty hard, and I know you're going to get annoyed from this. The B button is your sword. Make sure you use the R button. The worst thing that can make you fail at this is being impatient. Whenever I started playing this game, I was absolutely impatient and just spammed that B button all the time. If you parry him, which is kind of hard to do, it'll count as 2 hits. However, I don't recommend doing that just because it takes longer and you should get better at it. So shield often. Definitely, you just have to know his attacks. You can hit him maybe about 4 or 5 times before he'll try and hit you. He has his patterns, but I'd say definitely get used to this. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and hit him 500 times until he hits me 3 times. So, yeah. Definitely not easy, but certainly challenging. And it'll display your hits on the bottom left corner. As you can see, I haven't taken any hits. However, before I stop, I will take 2 hits. And 1 hit counts as 1 heart. So you see I got hit once. And, yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna cut over to whenever I get 500 hits on him, so you can see what happens. And, yeah, just let you know, if you fail, you have to start over again from 0 hits. Now again, you have to hit him 500 times or more to get a great, great prize. I know, this is probably my least favorite part of this entire game, and it's only required for 100%, so you don't have to do it, but... Alright, here I am at almost 500 hits. And, yeah, as you can see, if I get hit one more time, I fail. But, I'm at 497. You can literally go up to 1,000 hits. You could probably go up to 2,000 hits if you tried enough, but... Yeah, I would never have the patience for that. Anyway, once he hits you 3 times, he'll say enough. Now, he only requested that I hit him 100 times. However, I hit him 500 times, and he will call me a fine swordsman. And he will give me a piece of heart. Darn right. My left index finger always feels nearly numb after that. So, you're definitely going to pause and take a break and maybe get some water, you know? It should probably only take you about 5 to 10 minutes to do if you do it in one sitting successfully. Don't expect to get it your first try. I don't want to scare you, but yeah, you're going to hate it. Anyway, now that you're done with that, I'll clap for you if you managed to do it. But if you didn't, it doesn't matter. But I think you actually will have to do it if you want to do his side quest later. Go ahead and equip your sail and your bombs, and the King of Lions will now tell me that it's time to head to the cave in the back of this island to seek out Jaboon, the water spirit. Go ahead and sail back there. You shouldn't have to change the direction of the wind if you just sail there. If you look ahead in the distance, you can see there is a whirlpool. Usually you see that whenever there's a big octo, but there is no big octo, I assure you. Okay, you know this. Now I have a cannon in my ship! And you get this right whenever you get the bombs, so... Now what you have to do is you have to shoot this rock here, and you have to destroy it from top to bottom. I believe you have to hit the top part of the rock 3 times, and the middle part of the rock 3 times, and then the bottom part you only have to hit once. And you'll know you hit it whenever, well, you see the explosion and it's red. As you can see, there goes the top part. I don't think you should take too long to do this. I don't remember if you get sucked in or not, and if you run out of bombs, I don't actually know what happens, because I've never done it before, but definitely pick up some bombs. I think you can buy them at Beedle's ship shop, which this island has. Obviously, I can't exactly go there now because I'm stuck here, and I can't sail away. So yeah, I was getting worried about running out of bombs, but once you get to the bottom one here, you only have to use 1. And I was getting close to the middle, so I was kind of worried. I don't know if you actually get sucked in here. But I wouldn't chance it, so don't take too long trying to break this. As you can see, I did it successfully, and the whirlpool will stop. Alright, so now I can go ahead and cruise my way in that cave. So, no dungeon required. Yeah, he just kind of gives it to me. Easiest item ever to acquire in this game. And that is it for this part. It was quite the episode, especially since I forgot to get that forest firefly in the forest haven. I'm really sorry again for causing that upon you if you want to be a completionist like me. But now that I've done it, this video took longer than I wanted to get out. Anyway, that will do it for this episode. Thank you for coming here. I'll probably have more time to record episodes now that I have a few days off of school next week. So maybe expect to see more of these videos come out. So anyways, as I said, that is the end of this part. And as you noticed, look, it's not raining anymore. And time can now change. However, not now because I'm on Outset Island. I have to travel to another square if I want time to change. But the night is no longer eternal. Neither is the rain. The weather has stopped. It's calm. And I've got quite a few more things to do before I get to the next dungeon. So thank you all for tuning in here. I hope you found this video helpful. And see you later.